So next up, the A final of the under-23 men's pair. Already under starters orders. I'll take you through the lanes any second now, but they're already under starters orders, and we have the green light. So we have New Zealand on the far side, racing from lane number 1. Right beside them, the green and gold from Australia in lane 2. Great Britain in lane number 3, defending one of the favourites to get the gold medal with Miles Beeson and Harry Geffen there. We have Italy in lane 4, Greek in pair in lane 5, and the home favourites are now well and truly in view. It is Bulgaria, Malinov and Yankulov from in lane number 6 as we ride with the Kiwi pair. New Zealand looking strong out there, going out hard, 47 strokes a minute off the blocks. Impressive stuff, but the lead is, I think, with one of the center lanes. It is very close between Great Britain and Italy, just outside of the view of the camera as we ride with the Bulgarian combination Malinov and Yankulov. They're characterized by a slightly lower rate of striking, but they really impressed in the semi-finals yesterday when they produced a scorching final 250, which saw them take one of the spots here in the A final, and I am expecting that today in the A final they'll produce something similar. As we see the Greek combination there, Stasinos and Bukovalas in, I think, 4th position, but as the camera pans to the leading crews, we look to the favourites. So yesterday the Australians and the crew from Great Britain absolutely level all the way down the line. I think Australia just pipped Great Britain at 500, but still plenty of racing still left to row.
Yeah, you know, to have the photo finish up here just next to us, and if you haven't seen it, it's on the World Rowing, a live blog that they do, and it's a fantastic photo. Perfectly described, Tim, and I've been really looking forward to this final, to see the Bulgarians, to see the Aussies and Great Britain line up against one another. This is a deep field.
Yeah, it's a deep field, and don't discount the Italian Vicino pair as well. The twins from Italy racing from lane number 4. They were very quick in yesterday's semi. Actually, they won their semi-final, and they were slightly quicker than GB and Australia. So I'm expecting them to be right up there for the medals. As we look at the Italians now, you can see the tricolore blades with Luca Vicino there in the bow seats and his brother Marco setting the rhythm here at 45 strokes a minute. So classic Italian rowing as we see the back of Miles Beeson there. He's in search for his 3rd gold medal at under 23 level, already won 2, and he will look to complete the hat-trick today.
Another class combination riding back with the Aussies, Jared Lord, Mitch Salisbury. As mentioned, that incredible photo finish yesterday, back on the track now, and ever so tight in this A final men's pair.
Yeah, almost underneath the bridge there. I think looking at the images, GB have it by the narrowest of margins over Australia in silver medal position. I think the British want to make a move now as we see them here. We look on the face of Harry Geffen there, and he's moving out with Miles Beeson to about 3rd, perhaps even half a length over Australia, with Greece in bronze medal position, it seems. That can't be right. New Zealand up there as well, but the race out in front here, I think GB trying to stretch out.
You know, we've talked about fiery matchups. I feel that we're back in the senior level at the men's 8 from Lucerne earlier. If you haven't seen that race, it's worth going back and looking. But the race at hand, it is Great Britain about a half a length or so leading the Aussies and the British boat. Both are under 23 champions from last year in different boat classes. They've come back together and they're looking to capture the gold here in Plovdiv, Bulgaria. They're holding off the Aussies, Tim.
Yeah, they're holding off the Aussies, and they are doing now what they didn't do yesterday in the semi-final, and that was moving out compared to the rest of the field in that 3rd quarter, because yesterday the Australians were able to hang on and stay well within contact, and now Beeson and Geffen from Great Britain moving out, stretching to almost a length here in this 3rd quarter. Impressive stuff, and I can't see an answer coming there from the Australians.
Yeah, this Aussie combination coming together, new combo of Jared Lloyd, Mitch Salisbury, yeah, a little bit off the pace in terms of what Great Britain is setting down up at the top of the field. and closing in. Well, this certainly is the point where they want to keep in good touch because Great Britain is moving.
Yeah, Great Britain walking away. We're almost at 1500. Impressive stuff here by the GB pair as they break clear water just in front of 1500. 500 meters to go. That's a fantastic third quarter. And see Vicino, the Vicino twins, moving into silver medal position, threatening that Aussie silver medal now. Australia just in silver medal position at 1500, but Italians were definitely moving.
Yeah, we've seen some late-breaking sprints, I think, from the New Zealand team, so we'll keep a really close eye on them and see if they come under threat to get themselves onto the podium. Great Britain, though, really setting down the pace up at the top. Broken open water a couple of 100 meters ago and continuing to open up that margin. Looking back, though, well, it's GB, but the Aussies, well, trying to run with them, the Italians in potentially a silver medal position.
Yeah, I think the Italians are coming. Luca and Marco Vicino are putting their names down for that silver medal, and they are also moving their bauble closer towards that bauble from GB. But Geffen and Beeson from Great Britain will maintain their margin. It's still a length as they move into the red buoy area. Just 200 meters left to go. It looks good for Great Britain.
Yeah, 38 strokes per minute against the Italians 42 and the Aussies 40. So GB getting the job done in the water. Harry Geffen in the stroke seat. Big surge as they come into the closing stages.
Yeah, but watch Italy. Vicino, the both Vicino twins, Luca and Marco, they are moving on the bows of GB and may upset the GB lead here. Australia moving back into this. It's all closing up at the front of the race. Frantic rating from all the crews. Still Great Britain half a length in front of Italy. It's going to be oh so close. No, it's going to be Great Britain who take the gold medal. Italy will take the silver. And Australia, they came so close to the Italian bows, but they'll have to settle for the bronze. And I don't know who finished fourth. I'm so amazed by that sprint.
Captivated by that Italian sprint. Well done. It was Great Britain, the world champions in the under-23 men's pair. Very competitive and deep category. Some high fives there for Beeson and Geffen of Great Britain. And yeah.
Yeah, that's the hat trick.
That's
right
the hat
there.
trick.
Yeah. Miles Beeson completing the hat trick, well, with 250 meters to go, I thought they had this done and dusted, and within 2 seconds, I completely doubted my earlier judgment on that. Italian sprinter from Luca and Marco Vicino. They came so close in the final couple of 100 meters.
And a replay off the start, fast and furious. Closest to us was our host nation, the Bulgarians, Melbanov and Yankulov, with Greece just alongside them. Quick start, and the Vicino twins, brothers, and of course twins, with Great Britain just throwing it down and opening up that margin, especially in the third quarter.
Yeah, well, fabulously executed race plan from the Italians. You can see here how close they actually came to that GB bow ball.